Hi doggy. So this is an English episode for the English viewers in the world and other nationalities that can understand English. So this is a Dutch project in Holland. We built a dome, a geomesic dome, 5.5 meters in diameter, 3 meters high, with some solar can heaters and stuff. And we have an aquaponics system inside. This is our office with some laptops and sensors and stuff, coffee. So this is our air tube, so to prevent loss of heat. Here, this is the center. Let's give it a short overview. We are halfway done with our project. We have some boxes still standing, needed to be done. So this is our fish tank. This is our ground sump tank with 1200 liters of water. And here we have another 1000 liters of water with 30 fish at the moment. Here you can see them. We give it an angle. Let's see it here. Fish. Where are you? There's one. Some koi, some goldfish, some other fish. No. So some disturbance from children, and now let's continue. This is our swirl filter. It's swirling around like and it makes the water, makes the, how you say that, the heavy particles will go down the filter. This is our duckweed growing bed. So we didn't collect enough duckweed, so we need to wait until it multiplies to a vast colony. So for a continuation of the video, and here we have the water coming out of the aquarium, the fish tank going here to the grow beds we have. We have them 5 times with they all go the same height of the water and they drain at the same level. They are connected to a tube system here down below. Here, over there, so it fills it up automatically by this output, then goes to the corner into U-turn, like here, U-siphon. It sucks the water out, goes into the bathtub around the corner here. Whoopa! So from there to there, into the bathtub. And then continuation of the bathtub, it will empty down into this system, going here down to the sump tank over there, draining itself into the ground, releasing all the temperature and the warmth that has been captured in the dome to cool it down, to raise the water temperature, and eventually we have this hypothetical reason that we want to grow vegetables all year round. So we hope that the sump tank will capture enough heat into the summer and then release it into the winter, so that would be fine. So we build it a little bit further. We have now 6 tanks ready here to be connected to the system. Here we have floating raft systems waiting to be connected. And then we have this whole dome, the superstructure of 5.5 diameter meters, operational for the local community to have some fun with food and growing stuff on stones. So let us give a little view over the bathtub, because this is the growing system for a few months already, before we have been setting up the whole other system. We have some thingies we gained today from a neighbor here. We have wasabi growing over there, we have mother leaves, we have minties, we have different grass green, we have a pineapple over there, we have some beans and little beans and stuff. What do we have more? We gained some snails today for eating away all the algae from this filter, so they can pour it again out into liquid form for the plants. Here's the duckweed collection going on. We didn't find enough duckweed to fill this bucket, completely, but it will multiply itself. And here we have some tomato plants. They're already growing without connected to the system. Here we have a big bag of compost with a lot of stuff that doesn't supposed to be growing here. It's just seeds in compost, so it's a little bit contaminated compost, as you can see. Oof, and it's getting a little bit smaller here to walk around. Here we have different plants, tomatoes, lettuce, stuff. I don't know the name in English, but we will find out. Some cabbage. They have been eaten by snails on the ground, but we have to see if the snails like pebbles to walk around it. Here we have a sage. It's having a hard time, but it will survive, I hope. Anyway, it's just been planted a few days afterwards, a few days early. Here are some other small plants, and we have some earth boxes that need to go away, because it's just aquaponics system now. It's not earth anymore. And some mint tea again, some climb plants, another lecta cabbage. I mean, a hard time to adapt to the system. And here's some other plants. They've just been planted one day, right? So they need to climatize and then grow further. So it should be looking like this after a few weeks. And with the floating raft system, so we have like a lot of space to create a lot of greenies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes in this box. So this is our system. I will continue to make some English episodes for the worldwide public, but it mainly is Dutch, so come check us out, like us and subscribe us, and that's it. And one final thing, we have like a high temperature in our dome. Before it was 40 degrees or 45 degrees. So maybe somebody has an idea of cooling things down, but we have a evaporator machine where air is going to be sucked in and then pulled through a wet surface, and then it evaporates the heat. So that's our idea, with holes and stuff like that, but we still need to have some fine mesh structure, blah blah, filter, sponge thing that will help us cooling down this dome in this heat, because it's 20 degrees outside, and I think if it's gonna be 30 degrees outside, we will reach 60 degrees in our dome. So the plants love it still, because they have plenty of water to maintain their structure and they not dry out. But yeah, if it's gonna be 60 degrees here, I will be melting, I think. It's not ideal for working. We in Holland have like a tropical agenda. If you have like temperature above 30 degrees, you're free to go to your home. But when you're working constantly above 30 degrees, I don't know if you are allowed to go free at home. But yeah, it's a little bit of Dutch humor. So anyway, we keep you updated in our dome. And if you have tips for cooling a dome down, please tell us. We're also thinking about making a little bit of hole on top of it, so the ventilation of air will happen naturally in a natural way from down to the top, and then sucking all the hot air out the top. So, our geodome with aquaponics system, still in progress, but it's ending. We have been building it for a few months already, beginning in the winter and started in the beginning of the summer. So that's it. And a little bit of overview from the construction side. We are building through the years, to the months, to the weeks. so I have to adapt to speak English, so to find words. Anyway, I will adapt and learn fast. So this is our overview of the dome, the outside. It's nice, made from garbage and recyclable tie ribs. Around the dome we have special seats for bees. So we have a lot of insects going on here. They would love it. Let's see, maybe we can find an insect here. Oh, I have a little beetle over there. So we're making space for everybody, nature, plants, to thrive and to grow in a harmonious way. This is our dome. This is our project, our plan. So I hope you enjoy it. We enjoy it. So you are out. Huge dome. Just to get it quickly into the frame. Ta-da! This is it.